Hello, thanks for joining me today. This is Pastor Lafayette. We're in Psalm chapter 60, reading out of the New King James Version of the Bible, starting in verse 1. O God, you've cast us off. You've broken us down. You've been displeased. Oh, restore us again. You've made the earth tremble. You've broken it. Heal its breaches, for it is shaking. You've shown your people hard things. You've made us drink the wine of confusion. You've given a banner to those who fear you, that it may be displayed because of the truth. Selah. That your beloved may be delivered. Save with your right hand and hear me. God has spoken in his holiness. I will rejoice. I will divide Shechem and measure out the valley of Succoth. Gilead is mine and Manasseh is mine. Ephraim also is the helmet for my head. Judah is my lawgiver. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom I will cast my shoe. Philistia, shout in triumph because of me. Who will bring me to the strong city? Who will lead me to Edom? Is it not you, O God, who has cast us off? And you, O God, who did not go out with our armies? Give us help from trouble, for the help of man is useless. Through God we shall do valiantly, for it is he who shall tread down our enemies. So as we read Psalm 60, we see a king in despair, an army in despair. You see that God gets displeased with people. He still does. He hasn't changed one fraction. God still gets upset. He still gets angry, and he still judges nations. He will turn his ear from those who are in transgression, and he will open his ears to those who repent and do righteousness. It's that simple. So here David in this first part, and it's something about David, he might start feeling maybe sorry for himself, maybe not, maybe sorry that he's seen destruction or armies destroyed, or maybe a battle's not been won. He might start off saying, Lord, why? What's going on? Why? But he always ends it strong. And you've got to understand something. I mean, this is a song, my friend. It's as though David might have a moment where he says, Lord, I don't really understand what's going on here. But then in the end, I mean, before he's even finished speaking, he says, but God, I know that you'll come through. I trust you. When I read this, and I see all these things, these places that are mentioned, they're all his. You live in Glendale, Arizona, that's his. Peoria, Arizona, that's his. Hillsboro, Ohio, that's his. Washington, D.C., it's his. Tokyo, Japan, it's his. Wherever you are, whether there are people there or not, it's his. Ultimately, yes, we are here and we have been given the right to lease it, so to speak. But ultimately, he will take it back and hold us to account for what we've done where we live. But ultimately, he will have the final word in every city and in every nation and with every ruler and with every poor person and in every homeless man's life and in every drug addict's life and in the person who is homosexual or in the person who is an adulterer or a fornicator, or in the person who's serving in the church, or the person who's giving God glory every day, the person who witnesses, God is the possessor. He's the king, and we can't forget that. I love the last part. I'm going to go this because he says, the help of man, verse 11, the help of man is useless. If God has determined that he's going to do something, it will be done, my friend. That's why you need to know that if in his word he declares it, it's done. Through God we shall do valiantly, for he treads down our enemies. Put your entire hope and trust in him. And you might have started out this morning being a little whiny and a little complaining, but you need to turn that right now and boast, not in you, but in God, who made you and ultimately will hold you accountable for how you lived and how you spoke and what you did or did not do. He looks forward to saying, well done. Give him that chance. Bless you. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.